Hello and welcome to the 5th battle report on the channel. This is Marrale, my girl, the leader of the purple log. So this is going to be 1250, really weird number, but why not? I think it's like, what, 1252-ish or something? I don't know. Of Orkz versus Tau. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the armies.
Let's see what we have, guys.
Yeah. Alrighty, so here is 1250 points of Tau. Leading the army, we have Commander Shadowsun. Oh, geez, it's not you, too. We have Commander Shadowsun in a unit of 8 marker drones. For troops, we have 2 units of 10 Kroot. In the elite slot, 2 units of 3 crisis battlesuits. Each of them is double burst cannon and counterfire defense, except for the sergeants, which are the 2 middle guys in this unit. And they are carrying single burst, cyclic ion blaster, and counterfire defense. Because with the new update, you can take more than 1, which is awesome. For heavy support, we have not marker team, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. BS5 marker lights, but no, sniper drone team. And then for the last fast attack, we have a unit of Pathfinders, just with a Shazwee upgrade. Yeah. And then 2 units, and then we have my optimized stealth cadre, my favorite formation. We have the Ghost Keel with Cyclic Ion Raker, Twin Fusion Blaster, and all that beautiful he-jazz. Except this time it's counterfire defense system and stimulant injector, because I wanted the feel no pain to try and keep it alive for longer. And then 2 units of stealth battlesuits, pretty much WYSIWYG, all with counterfire defense systems, burst cannons, fusion blasters. The fusion blasters are the sergeants, and they have the Shazwees, with target locks, marker lights, and all of them have counterfire defense systems. Everything that can do it has counterfire defense systems, because yeah, that can take them, because holy shenanigans. So that is 1250 points of Tau. We're now going to go on to the Orkz. Alrighty, so here is 1250 points of Orkz. Leading the army, we have the Big Mech with... I'm using the Wog Gauze-Cole supplement bit. So he has the super mega custom force field thingy that's a 4+ invuln save instead of a 5-up. The Killsaw Shooter, the mega armor, power claw, all that good he-jazz. Cyborg body, boss pole. Well, actually, he's not carrying a boss pole because he's by himself. There's no reason for that, really. He'll be in a Gorkanaut.
This sexy monster thing right here.
Alrighty. Then for troops, we got 2 units of boys and trucks. Each one's got a big shooter. Each of the trucks has a big shooter. All of them have grot riggers. Everything that can take grot riggers has it. And they also have boarding planks and reinforced rams. And then they have a knob with power claw and boss pole. And then lastly, these are supposed to be knob warbikers, but they're still in the mail. So we're going to use these bikes instead, because we're really excited to try them out, see how they work. They all have power claws, and the middle guy's got a boss pole and Wog Banner. So all that he-jazz. And that is 1250 of Orkz. Now we're going to go on to deployment, and then we'll start the game. Alrighty, so deployment done. Tau doing the atypical thing and being really close to Orc lines. I'm hoping to use my specialty abilities and my larger number of suits to do some damage here. Marrale's probably just going to wreck my face, though, as she always does. So, but we'll see. Alrighty, so it is Purge the Alien, and it will be Orkz turn 1 unless I can do the famous thing I've always done on this channel and seize the initiative on a 6. No! Okay. That was the perfect opposite. Alrighty, so it is Orkz turn 1. Alrighty, so some funny orc movement, as always. He jumped up on the house, because we decided that they were difficult terrain at the beginning, and, so, yeah, because I decided not to make anything impassable, which was kind of dumb of me in hindsight, but oh well. Bikes, Gorkanaut, other truck. Nothing got immobilized, thank goodness. So, we're now going to go on to Orkz shooting. Probably a smart move. Alrighty, so this is Orkz shooting done. They killed all that Kroot. Killed 2 Kroot over there, but not enough for morale check. And then a lot of fire coming in from the Gorkanaut on my Ghost Keel, but the 2-up cover protected it. So, she has declined to charge. She thought maybe about charging that into the drones or the Kroot, but all of this would get to fire Overwatch assistance, and if that one bike died, they'd fail charge. So she didn't really want to open herself up to that, I guess. Free shooting from everything. So, yeah. Now we're going to go on to Tau. Turn 1. Alrighty, so this is Tau movement. Everything kind of surged forward. The Kroot have built that outer assault shield that I'm trying to keep and maintain. Hang on. He's a little further than he should be. There we go. Building that outer assault shield.
But the Orkz are gonna crush it!
So, just kind of did some shuffling around, and then Shadowsun joined the unit of stealth seats there for assistance, because why not? Alright, now we're going to go on to the Tau's favorite phase, the shooting phase. Alrighty, so shooting for the Tau went a little bit worse than I expected. I was hoping I would get to take some shots at trucks, but I wanted the bikers dead. I got rid of their boss buddy, but and got one of them down to 1 wound, but there are still 2 left. I was half debating target locking to try and kill him after he got out of his little explode. Sorry, I accidentally screwed up on the recording. But yeah, so I thought about target locking, decided not to. Now I just gotta do some assault moves, and then it will be Orkz turn 2. Alrighty, so just to recap, they kind of bubbled back. Rolled kind of poorly for the back units, but rolled phenomenally for the front units, so I was able to bubble around and kind of do some stuff with that. They're staying put. They kind of tucked back, just was kind of nervous about possible truck fire and whatnot coming through. But the Kroot are staying out front. Since they shot, they're kind of just stuck there anyways, but their whole job is to act as an assault shield, kind of keep them locked out in the open. So now it will be Marrale's Orkz turn 2. Alrighty, so the Orc boys are right up front in here. They've stayed in their wagon and have embarked the Big Mac on it. They're hoping to possibly get some speed up through here. Possibly flat out and try and crush this mob and keep them from escaping, because, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot left anymore with that. But, I mean, I have a good chunk left with the Orks here. Or Marrale does, at least. She's up. In case you can't notice, she went to the bathroom real quick. So, but she asked me to move her stuff, and she told me what she wanted to do. So yeah. We're now gonna go on to Orkz shooting. Alrighty, so shooting done. I wanted to charge the Kroot, but they would just die horribly from the shooting, and I didn't want to have them die horribly from the shooting, because I couldn't see them all, so they wouldn't all die. But they might fail their leadership, which would make them fall back. But I couldn't charge, and I really want to charge, because charging means I get a consolidate move. Well, baby. See, baby's back. But she'll get a consolidation move, which will push her closer in and force the Tau to respond by basically just jumping away as best they can. Yep, so now we're going to go on to Orkz Assault Phase. Alrighty, so Assault Phase for the Orks done. And they came forward, killed the Assault Shield, and now it is the Kroot's turn. Or not the Kroot, gosh, the Kroot are gone. It's the Tau's turn to attempt to respond. The new Assault Shield is the drones. So they've gone through my first shield. I now have a second shield that they'll need to break through in order to get to the squishy Tau. And yeah, so this little truck has pulled a Dark Knight and is still driving along the rooftops. And the Big Mac is still in his little new truck buddy, ready to charge forward. Alrighty, it is now Tau. Turn 2. Alrighty, so movement for the Tau. They've kind of shuffled back. They're going to use that bubble shell to try and essentially protect them from assaults as best they can. And to essentially, because the drones have just swept around the way they have, my entire army would be able to shoot if they tried to charge. If anything tried to charge, which is going to be helpful here at this point in the game. There's not a whole lot left for the Orks, so shooting is going to be an interesting one. I'm really hoping I can do some good damage with it. So now we're going to go on to Tau shooting. Alright, so some devastating firepower coming from the Tau. Ripped that unit clean and the bikes. And all that's left is the truck full of boys with the Big Mac and this truck with one left. Now we're going to do the assault moves for the Tau, and then it'll be Ork's turn. Alright, and just doing the assault phase here. This is the state of the board. The assault shield, again, up and running, just lovely. Moved further back now, so this is going to be the only unit that can assault, and it's going to be a nasty assault when it happens. But I really don't think... I think right now, this is the Orks, going to have to be the Orks' time to shine. Because that little 8-man marker drone team is just going to hold right there and is just going to protect this bubble line. I know with a bigger board, this might be a little bit more problematic, a little bit more difficult with how few drones I have. And the terrain is a little bit denser than probably some games I'll play at the shop. But overall, I'm feeling pretty confident against her orcs. I'm hoping that, yeah. I'm really hoping. That was a big move, taking that Gorkanaut out first turn. That's the one problem I have about it, is that it can explode. But it was kind of a big thing that happened. So strategically, that was, because that just sunk a whole bunch of points. But now we just have to kind of see how this remaining bit fares. All right, so it is now Orkz Turn 3. Okay, so Marrale didn't want to do this, so... Wog! Because why not? But no, she didn't want to do it, so someone's being a little chicken. Alright. So yeah, she's calling a Wog. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Now we're going to go on to the rest of the movement. Alright, well, if ever a Wog was needed, it would be now. They move forward. Oh. He's disembarking too. They disembarked, and they're going to rush forward and try and charge the drones, because that's their best option right now. The truck pulled forward more just for, I guess, I don't know, to be there. To be annoying. Anyways, so it is now Orkz shooting. Alright. Orkz shooting. They ran a lovely 6 inches. And the truck shooting took out a drone. A drone. That is beautiful. So now we're going to go on to the assault phase. Alright, so the Orc assault phase went a little as expected. The assault shield is gone, and the orcs are right there, but that is a lot of firepower that's going to come from the Tau. Will it be enough to... I, honest to God, think it is. I think that this is going to be a fairly done deal here, but I don't know. Marrale did a really good job of pushing forward, even with the Gorkanaut dead. My bad. We're going to move on to Tau turn 3. Tau movement. We've got this, the crisis suits jumped forward, ready to accept any sort of assault phase that would occur, because these back guys have ignores cover because of the formation. So I can shoot through them, but this team is going to have ignoring all sorts of cover saves. Or this team won't have to worry about cover saves at all. My problem is, this is my only AP2 stuff right now. Well, and these drones if they rend. So it's going to make that thing a pain in the ass to kill. But we'll see as we move on to Tau shooting. And the orcs are tabled. Okay, gonna need to do some reorganization of force here. Definitely killing that Gorkanaut early is probably what saved me a good chunk. Because 9 times out of 10, that thing normally just whittles my forces down to ridiculous numbers. But, you know. Alrighty, yeah, so that's Tau and Orkz. Good game, and I will see y'all next time.